High Power 102.7 FM, the voice that echoes through every home, every heart. From the streets to the studio, we bring you real talk, real music, and real moments. We are not just a station, we are a movement. High Power 102.7 FM, the pride of the people.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's midday.
102.7 FM, the pride of the people.
Good afternoon, here's our Power 102.7 FM Media News. I am Inioluwa Adekoya. First, the headlines. Akpabio celebrates Women on International Day. Federal government set to supply crude oil to Dangote refinery. On the foreign scene, Iran pledges loyalty to prominent leaders. And in sports, a Yimba experiences poor performance. Details of this and more in a moment. Please stay tuned. Glad to have you back, and now the news in detail. As women across the world celebrate this year's International Women's Day, the Nigerian President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, has congratulated women, particularly Nigerian women. The Special Advisor on Media and Publicity to the Senate President, Eseme Eyibo, praised Nigerian women for the sacrifices they made for their families and for building society. Senator Akpabio described himself as a beneficiary of the strength of women, saying mothers are the greatest gift from God to humanity. International Women's Day, IWD, observed on March 8, commemorates women's struggles for equality and liberation as well as women's rights movement. And now to petroleum matters. In a bid to sustain domestic refining operation, the federal government, through the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL), has begun moves to secure crude oil supply for the Dangote Petroleum Refinery through third-party international traders. However, officials have warned that the intervention of the federal government may not immediately translate to lower petrol prices for the consumers. Nigerians currently grapple with high fuel prices following the recent hikes in the cost of commodities by the $20 billion Lekki-based refinery. Away from that story, it has been chaos period for the People's Democratic Party, PDP, as its key leader continues to defect following the protracted leadership tussle bedeviling the opposition platform. Report says that all the PDP leaders are leaving. The Bauchi State Governor, Bala Muhammad, is already on his way to the All Progressive Congress, APC. Also, the Oyo State Governor, Seyi Makinde, is on his way to the African Democratic Congress, ADC. This media news is coming to you from our Power 102.7 FM in Inioluwa. Still to come on the foreign scene, Iran pledges loyalty to prominent leaders. And in sports, a Yimba experiences poor performances.
Whether you tune in for breaking news, in-depth analysis, or community update, High Power 102.7 FM remains your most trusted source. Because when it comes to news, the truth matters. High Power FM 102.7.
Welcome back. To be part of our program, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at iPower1027 FM. And now to foreign matters. Guinea has dissolved 40 political parties, including its three main opposition groups, via a late-night decree in the latest crackdown on civil liberties under the longtime strongman President Mamadi Doumbouya. Doumbouya, who came to power in 2021 coup, was elected president in late December in a vote in which all major opposition leaders were barred. As junta leader, he has ruled Guinea with an iron fist, suppressing freedom and banning protest. Political opponents have also been arrested, put on trial, or driven into exile, while enforced disappearances and kidnappings have multiplied. Still on foreign matters, Iran military and political leaders have pledged allegiance to the country's new supreme leader, Mujtaba Khamenei, who has been named to replace his killed father, Ayatollah Khamenei. The US and Israel continue to bombard Iran with explosion hours after Israeli attack on oil facilities caused toxic smokes across the Iranian capital. Oil prices have also jumped to more than 25% to their highest level since mid-2022, as some major producers slashed supplies and fears of prolonged shipping distribution gripped the market due to expanding war. And now to the sporting arena. Former African and Nigerian champion Enyimba International Football Club has dropped into the dreaded relegation zone in the current Nigerian Premier Football League (NPFL) as they now occupy 17th position on the table. Enyimba was beaten 2-1 by Warri Wolves during the week 29 of the ongoing campaign, leaving the Aba team with 33 points after winning 8 matches, drawing 9 encounters and losing 12 games. The People's Elephant has undergone several reforms in its coaching crew. To end the iPower 102.7 FM Media News, let's take another look at the main point. We told you in the course of the bulletin that as women across the world celebrate this year's International Women's Day, the Nigerian President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, has congratulated women, particularly Nigerian women. We also informed you in a bid to sustain domestic refining operations, the federal government, through the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL), has begun moves to secure crude oil supply for the Dangote Petroleum Refinery through third-party international traders. On the foreign scene, we informed you that Iran military and political leaders have pledged allegiance to the country's new supreme leader, Mujtaba Khamenei, who has also been named to replace his killed father, Ayatollah Khamenei. And finally, in the sporting arena, we informed you that former African and Nigerian champions Enyimba